Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and welcome to the February version of hashtag How Do You Do Art. And it's hosted by Cheryl Deeney of The Whole Bucket. And so this month in February, what we've decided to do is we're going to do like a finish it February, meaning we're going to try to finish a project that we just never completed. And I've got plenty of those. So this year, my goal is to try to complete a lot of other projects as well. But for the purposes of hashtag How Do You Do Art February, I want to finish my recipe journal that I started on like last year sometime. And I made like little bits of ephemera and stuff like that. And some of it was on YouTube, some of it was on TikTok and Instagram. But I've got quite a bit of stuff of it done. I do have some signatures already completed. Well, almost completed. They just need to be sewn together, but they've been allocated to each other. And what I'll probably do for the signatures is, I don't really cook a whole lot, but I love to eat, but I am trying to get back into cooking. So what I'll probably do is, someone had mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I could do like a separate like dessert cookbook, and then do like like your healthy cookbook or whatever. But I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of all that cooking. So I mean, I do cook, don't get me wrong, but not from recipes, because when I cook, it's from memory. I memorize the stuff that I cook, the recipes and ingredients and stuff. So what I'll probably do is I'll have like a tab, one for like desserts, one for like basically one for desserts, and one for, I don't know, stovetop stuff, and then another one for like baked stuff that are not desserts. Yeah. And then just ephemera and stuff like that. So I've been collecting just a little bit, not a whole lot, over time, like just different stuff that could go into my recipe journal, just trash. And I kind of got the idea of collecting trash from Brenda of Belasworks, and she gave me like a whole bunch of like stuff, like vintage recipes and vintage things. I got it all. It's all in here mixed up with a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's like, I love vintage like looking stuff. So I'll be adding some of that in there along with my collected trash, and then that. So today I'm probably just going to keep it simple, and we'll just make something with, because it's going to have to fit in there. So I'm probably not going to use these boxes, because I just use these boxes for like journal covers on other journals. I'm just going to challenge myself to make something with these seasoned greens. So I'm just going to put some music on, and I'm just going to make like a journal card, or maybe an envelope. I think that's what I'll do. And this is going to go on the cover of it. Then I'll take these off, and then we'll just decorate it from there. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a piece of coffee dyed green paper, and I think I'm going to be adding this on here. So let me get my paper trimmer. And I'm just probably going to put some like old book pages and things like that on here, because I love the vintage vibe no matter what. So, and I like this right here because this is actually a recipe. So that's a good thing about food. A lot of times with your packaging, a lot of times they come with recipes. I'm tempted to leave this on here too, just because it just has that grungy look, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it down. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and cut that down. And I'll probably use it as like a tag to also go in there. So, like I said, she's got, let's see. She's got all kinds of vintage things in here. Let's see, is this a recipe? Since this is kind of a small, well, that's a dessert, so I don't want to cover that up. there's a bunch of them. Well, I'm going to decoupage this on here. And then there'll still be a recipe shown on part of this. And, well, that's weird. I don't want to mess that up. Let me get just some more old book pages. Okay, so I'm just going to basically create a master board with this first. And just kind of cover up some of all this. It's not going to get completely covered up, but it is going to get a pretty good amount of a collage on here before I put those greens on that, or those the image of the greens. So and while that's still wet, I'm just going to tone it down with a little bit of this white acrylic paint. And you don't have to do that, but I'm just trying to tone down the colors and let it kind of blend in together. Now I'm just going to come back through with a damp rag and I'm going to sponge it up. Okay, and once again, while it's still wet, I'm just going to take some of the Distress Oxide Spray, Vintage Photo, and Walnut Stain. And I'm just going to spray this a little bit, just a few drops. And I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so it's pretty much dry now. And I'm just going to cut off the edges of where I added the paper from decoupaging. And just kind of make the edges straight. And then I'm just going to fold this. I think I'm going to fold this into like a envelope or something. Yeah, fold it like that. Actually, let me just take it down just a little bit more because I need to have a flap. I'm not really measuring, I'm just kind of just folding it. I want to make sure that this is going to fit. What I might do is just cut around it. Should I cut around it or just leave the hole? Maybe I should just cut around it. Yeah. And then just back it with another piece of paper, cardstock, to make it more pronounced. I hope I'm not making a mistake doing this, but well, that's what crafting is. Sometimes you do good and sometimes you mess up. And sometimes your mess ups are actually good mess ups. So we're going to see. And before I add this, I'm going to distress it with some black distress Ranger ink, jet black. I might even bring it down some, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on some black cardstock and cut it out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a magnet on here first. One thing I've learned about these magnets is you have to slide them off of each other, because if you don't, they'll break. So we don't want that to happen. So we're just gonna slide one off, slide another one off, slide these like, well, slide them side by side so that they'll fit in this container. We'll get that later. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead, tape one of these on here. And I'm just going to take, first, let me make sure I get the right side. Then I'm going to take a piece of tape, turn it inside out up against here, and then we're going to set this on top of here. And then when I push this down, it'll automatically get glued or taped in place. So now you have that one and that one. That one's taped on, that one's taped on. And then I can kind of cover this up. I wonder how cheesy it would look. Yeah, that would look cheesy. That still look cheesy. I need something that's gonna kind of look right outside of here. Maybe I should put like another pocket. No. I'm just gonna take a piece of this scrap paper right here. And I could let it become a pocket. Yeah. Wonder what that would look like. Right here. Yeah, I think it'd be alright. I'm just gonna stress this with some brown Vintage Photos Stress Oxide ink, and then glue it to this black paper and cut it out. And I'm just gonna cut like a little old snab of a hole in there to punch to it. I'm just gonna go over it with a little bit of black so it'll show good. Then I'm just gonna glue it on. And it's almost like a little pocket, even though you can't really do anything with it because it's basically just going to cover up the magnet. Yeah, it will still close. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that works. And I don't mind that little offset right there. Okay, so now I just need to glue or either stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it. And then I'll probably come back through and stitch it. But I need to cover this up too. So, I think I'm just going to glue this on here. And then I'll cut it out. Okay, so we got the front, so I need to do something with the back. And I'm just going to add this, instead of making it a journal card, I'm just going to add it to the back of the envelope. And the envelope will be removable. I won't like glue it down. You'll be able to take it out. Or I'll be able to take it out. So I'll be putting it here, or maybe I should put it here. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll probably put it here, but it seems like I need something to come in here. Maybe I'll have like a little pocket. Let's see. I'm just gonna take a little piece of this and cut it down. I don't want it too big. I'm just going to tear this. And then I'm just going to put it on some black cardstock and round the corners off. Alright. I think I need like a circle or something. I'm just going to keep it simple and just go ahead and glue this. I think too much in the stuff and I don't get anything finished. So I think it'll be okay like this because I'm gonna be adding more stuff in here anyway. So, and I don't want it too bulky, you know. So I can just tuck a little recipe in here. And I might put like a little word or something. I think I'm gonna just kind of overlap this just a little bit, like right here. And I'll find like a little word that has like a recipe thing on there. Actually, I like this little minute stakes right here. Matter of fact, I can just take the photo and cut this. Let's see. Okay, so I cut these out, but I feel like that's too big. It's too big for this size envelope or pocket. So I think I'm just going to stick this right there because it does need words or something, I feel like. Or should I set this over here? Because I feel like this is becoming a focal point instead of like this. This will work. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm so indecisive. Alright, so let's just glue this on here. Like down through here. Slide it over just a little bit. Yeah, that right there. So that's a tuck spot, and that's a tuck spot right there. Okay, so I'd like to say it's done. What do you think? Little pocket here. You've got that. I don't really need to stitch it. I thought about it, but I'm not going to do all that. I think it's cute just as it is. So yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And like I said, I'm going to try to get this done this February for hashtag How Do You Do Art. So, thanks for watching.